As the search engines, in particular Google, get better and better at examining links and figuring out what is good and what isn't, the concept of a natural link profile becomes more important. It's likely that Google doesn't merely look at individual links, but examines the links as a whole, as a collection. If it feels that the links are just too good, that could be bad for you. If the search engines look at the totality of your links and think that everything looks just too perfect, looks like the links are obtained through the use of a coordinated campaign focusing on links, then they might decide to downgrade the value of those links. They're now interested in the overall profile and whether it looks natural or not. So we need to think about what is natural and what isn't. One obvious thing is that generally you don't get huge numbers of links very quickly. That's an indicator that the links may have been purchased through some kind of link company, a subject we'll be revisiting later in the lesson on buying links. If, for instance, you buy 1,000 links from a company that owns a couple of hundred websites, sites built for the purpose of selling links, and if those links are placed very quickly, it might get Google's attention. That's why many companies these days that are selling links promise to place them slowly, over time, rather than all at once. Another thing that looks unnatural is to have the exact same keywords in every link. If you have 500 links and 450 of them use the anchor text "buy rabbit hutches," that's clearly a coordinated link purchasing campaign. So it's always a good idea to mix things up a little, to use various different combinations of keywords. In fact, do all your links have keywords? There are no image links, no click here links, no links with words that are not intrinsically associated with your area of business. That doesn't look natural. Do all or most of your links come from the same kind of website? Are they mostly blogs, mostly directories? That's also not very natural and could reduce their value. How about the quality of the sites they come from? Are virtually all your links from low page rank, low trust rank sites with very little, if anything, from higher quality sites? Not only will your site suffer because it's not going to get much page rank or trust rank itself, but this kind of profile might also be taken into consideration, labeling your site as one that's clearly been using low value, perhaps manipulative link strategies. What about if almost all your links are follow links as opposed to no follow links? That would make it look like you are actively seeking out follow links. Again, the sign of a coordinated linking campaign and probably link purchases. Any normal link growth these days naturally includes significant numbers of no-follow links. It's just unavoidable. Natural link profiles are mixed up. It takes time to build the links. They come from a variety of different kinds of sources. They use various different keywords. After all, 1,000 website owners wouldn't all think of linking to you with the exact same keywords. They come from a range of different quality levels. They have a bunch of no-follow links and so on. A natural link profile is a jumble of different kinds of links. A link profile that looks like it was made in some kind of 2005 SEO heaven with nothing but perfect links simply isn't natural. It's a huge indicator of purchased links, in fact. I don't really think you have to worry much about creating a natural link profile, unless you're paying some Indian firm to place hundreds or thousands of perfect links on their collection of faked blogs. The real problem for most site owners is generally getting decent links. The bad links will come naturally. And if you're using a variety of different link techniques, which you'll learn about in subsequent lessons, your link profile is going to be natural anyway.